Alright, so what is music? Music is a pretty ambiguous term that um, has been defined in a lot of different ways throughout time. Some say that it's just organized sound, others say that it has to adhere to certain limitations and rules, and some people say it's none of this. Personally, I think that music is a unique art form that involves emotions and is and that it should invoke emotions and feelings in order to be music. A lot of people would agree that music is often associated with feelings and emotions. Most songs can bring out some sort of emotion in someone. One piece that may not be thought of as music is John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds. This piece is actually just 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence, but this can bring feelings of discomfort, and it's kind of uncomfortable, especially watching this piece being performed live, because in our society today we don't really spend a lot of time just sitting and doing nothing. We don't spend a lot of time being quiet or even silent in that type of way, and it really can be an uncomfortable feeling for some people, but that's why this piece was written. It was written to bring out these emotions and to really kind of highlight this aspect of our society, and it was meant to show people this type of thing. Another kind of abstract piece in this way is piece In the Woods. In this piece, the composer gives instructions. Basically, a group of people will set up a place. They will, and this place is in the woods, obviously. The group of people will enter the woods at different locations, so each person will enter at a different location, and they bring day-glow discs with them and lunch to eat later on, and they have to put the day-glow discs up on trees as they are walking through the woods, and if you find someone else's, you're supposed to take it off and put it back somewhere else. And then this is supposed to take all morning, and after this you are to try to find each other by making sound, and then you will meet in the spot that you set up, and you will eat lunch, and then you will leave, and as you're leaving the woods, you're going to take down the day-glow discs and keep any of the ones that you find. And this may not seem like music to some people, but I still feel that it's music, because it personally, it would make me feel like you're a part of something, you're making an impact on something, and being a part of something bigger than you, and that can be a really big thing for some people, and I think that's just a really cool feeling that this piece can evoke. One more piece that some people may not consider music is Threnody to the Victims of Hiroshima. It's a very dissonant piece. There's not really a melody to it. It is very, it's not a normal piece for sure. And when listening to it, I personally get a few different feelings: discomfort, fear, even sadness, because the tragedy that was Hiroshima has almost been brought back to life in this piece. The strings clashing, the volume of the piece, the different volumes, it all kind of makes your heart race, and it's really not even a fraction of what the people at that time would have been experiencing, but it kind of gives you an idea of what something like that would have felt like, and almost and it reminds us why something like that should never happen again. So like none of these pieces were obviously very musical, not musical, but they weren't musical in the normal sense, the way normally people would think of music, but they all evoke some sort of emotion or feeling, and I really do believe that that is something that music should do. It should be it should bring out emotion in people, and if a piece does that, then I really do believe that it is music.